or even the President of the United States, issues that are on the table so the American public can find out. And Brianna, this is the key piece. This is my badge. It's a badge, but behind this badge, it's a lot of vetting. You have to go through security clearances and what have you. We were cleared. I was cleared many years ago, and I continue to be cleared. So I am not a threat to this nation or this White House. But what we don't talk about is the fact when you suppress the press. And John McCain, Senator John McCain, was absolutely right. It begins dictatorship. But people have to understand it's not about us. It's about the American public, because when you sit us down, you don't find out the necessary information that is coming from this White House. So it's not about us.
I want to ask Brian about that, because it may not be about the media, and yet if you look at the poll numbers, we have a lot of work to do. There are a lot. If you look, 4 in 10 people in a Gallup poll earlier this year could not name a single objective news source. How does the media combat that to make the case to the public that this is an important role?
It is an important role.
You should be worried if the president is talking about barring the media.
Well, first thing, we have to understand a couple things, what the president says and what he means. And then I'll get to the press part. First of all, I don't think the president really, I think he says things sometimes. Anthony Scaramucci says he says things, he likes to tell a good yarn, he likes to press his agenda. I don't think he really means that. The danger is people hear it. And the danger isn't to, and believe it. And the danger isn't to you or me or to April. I mean, if someone's going to take on the White House press at the White House, you got bigger problems than me, I'll tell you. You're going to get in trouble with the Secret Service. But I'm worried about the guy, and I've always been worried about the guy who's working a county fair somewhere in Montana. It's his first year on the job, and somebody who wants to prove their worth to the president is going to go out and harm that kid who's freshly to the field of reporters. How do we combat it? Well, we do combat it. You cannot play error-free baseball. I'm sorry, the President of the United States wants to hold us to a standard higher than his. We admit our mistakes and we go on, and we have to let people know. The rules have changed under this president, right? The president is holding us. He makes us the enemy. We're not the enemy of the people. We are the people. We are the people represented in that room. And as April said, there is a First Amendment right that we have to be there. We have to remind the people that we are the people. We have to be fair. We have to be fair. That's all there is to it. But at the end of the day, that cannot mean that we do not point out the foibles of a president who, by saying this, proves he's unfit to hold office.
Brian and April, I really appreciate both of you. Thank you so much. I know you have strong feelings about this.
No.
And next, from the Iran deal to the Paris Climate Agreement to Syria, other global disputes.